When I was single, a lot of women and people and men especially would discredit me for all my feminist points because I was single and I must be bitter, right? And now that I'm married, I get comments like this. Well, aren't you married? Which is it? Which is it? Who can talk about this stuff? If single women can't talk about it, or divorced women can't talk about it, or 4B, or just celibate, dating themselves, women can't talk about it because they are just bitter and resentful and hate men and don't want anything to do with them. Okay, so then who could talk? Well, married women can't talk about it because if you're married, you must not be a feminist. You must center men. You must blah, 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 blah. Okay, so then who is left? Who is left? So this is what is so funny is because I thought my relationship status really shouldn't determine my work. I have been talking about feminism on stage since 2006. What is it? 2025? 19 years. I've been writing about it for, 9 years or so. I've been talking about it on these platforms for, 4 years. All my work has been feminist. My work has been centered around feminism and just women's issues and patriarchal violence and stuff like that for a really long time. And I've talked about travel and being a slut bag and all kinds of stuff and learning how to center my pleasure, all kinds of stuff. But whether I am celibate or forking like 100 dudes that I don't even know the names of. I love that for me. Or whatever. I don't even know it's 100. I didn't count. I don't count. I don't care. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm celibate or I'm a slut. If I'm married, if I'm divorced, I haven't been divorced yet. I've been all the other things. I've been, celibate for 12 of my adult years. I've been a little hoe in my tender bender era. I'm married now. And at no point am I legitimate to talk about women's issues because women like you try to delegitimize my career and my perspective based on my relationship status. I thought only men did that. No, I was wrong. And sometimes, I don't talk much about my husband because it's none of y'all's business, and he is not my career. I've had my career, and my work has been my life. He's not been a part of my life as long as my career, my work has been. But on the rare occasion that I do talk about it, I'm very careful how I talk about him. Because women will either A, assume I'm in an abusive relationship, or B, will put him on a pedestal and call him a unicorn. I don't do that either. But I would tell you what, I learned from all my mutuals on here, and people who are not mutuals with me because they don't phone me back. I learned from women learned from older women who are widows or who are still married or who are divorced. I learned from younger women. I learned just as much from younger women as I learned from older women. Younger women give me a new perspective. Older women give me wisdom through lived experience and honestly a lot of pain sometimes. My peers who have been divorced, my peers who are happily married, my peers who are not happily married and getting out. I learn from everybody. So I suggest you not put someone's relationship status as a disclaimer because you are blocking yourself from actually learning anything. And you're doing exactly what men have been doing. Every single time I make feminist content, and this is why most men get blocked immediately, is because they assume that I hate men and that I'm a cat lady. That's literally the first thing they say. Cat lady, cat lady, cat lady. Oh, you're going to die alone. No one want to fork you. Even when I literally talked about a man whacking off to me in the river this last summer, and all the men said, oh, nobody would do that. You're too ugly. No wonder you're alone. They literally throw cat lady at me all the time, assuming that I am single. Is it some sort of gotcha? And the sad thing is that women do it too. And this is what you're doing here. Okay, so I can't criticize men or hate patriarchy because I'm married. But then when single women do it, they'll discredit them for not being married. So which is it? Who can talk about it? If these are the rules, then nobody can talk. And one last thing, I have learned more from some of the married women. Some of my favorite feminists on this app are married women who are deconstructing patriarchy in real time with their partners. I will tag some of them. If I hadn't been following their work, I would be frustrated in my own relationship because I didn't understand that in order to be married to men, you have to deconstruct patriarchy every freaking day because it's going to show up. It's going to show up in him and it's going to show up in you because my conditioning under patriarchy is all this nonsense I didn't even know was there because I was celibate most of my life. I didn't fork with men until my late 30s. I was living my best life. So I didn't even realize the depths of my codependency and ways that my social conditioning has taught me to center men because that's probably why I didn't even mess with them because I just knew I would have to fight some urge in me to do all this ridiculous stuff. And so every day I have to question, why am I doing this? And my best friend Liz, one of my very best friend in the world, who's just as important to me as my husband ever will be, give me a good litmus test. Would I do this for her? Anytime I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Am I doing patriarchy stuff? And then she's like, yeah, but you would do that for me. And I was like, oh, you're right. I'm just being, I'm being paranoid. So let me tell you something. Married women are some of the best people to learn from because they are dealing with men in real time in their home, deconstructing patriarchy and learning the depths of our own conditioning and helping men see the depths of their conditioning and working as a team to unpack it. Jamie and Jay Fisher and Jamie, if you want to learn a lot about the depths of patriarchy and how men and women relate to each other under this hellhole, they have been unpacking it and they are gifting us with so much knowledge and they are married. So if I got divorced one day, would you listen to me then? Or would you call me bitter? If he dies one day, then what? If you assume that women married to men don't know how to decenter men, then any woman who has a father or a brother or any male friends should also be disqualified. That is what that line of thinking is about. And women need to stop doing that. You're literally standing in your own way. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a side eye to women whose entire content is like, me and my husband are great. We love it. Oh my God. Men and women who are literally promoting marriage as like the best thing ever. Yeah, side eye them. They're literally, the commodity they're selling to you is marriage. And I will never sell you marriage. I will never sell you dating men or working with men as a solution to anything, because that's never been my solution to anything. But unfortunately, we have to deal with men, okay? We birth them. We are, born into families with them. We have to figure out how to deal with them. So if you just don't deal with any women who are somehow attached to men, and again, that means all mothers of boys. I guess fork all of them too, huh? I've learned more from Leslie Witherspoon, who has been raising 2 teenage boys. I have learned more from her about patriarchal conditioning and her trying to help them not learn that stuff or unlearn the stuff their schools and media have already been teaching them. I'm telling you, please don't assume that women who deal with men regularly don't know how to decenter them. Because what is the other option? I don't know. Just go living on an island by yourself. I think it's also not realistic. Because we all have a boss who's a man or something. We can't just not deal with them. So I'm here to help women stop falling into the trap of our social conditioning of enabling them and being codependent around them and self-abandoning in order to serve them when we don't even realize we're doing it and not even know who we are, what we want, how we think, what we should do. Because our default is to think, what about all them, not just men, but just people. We don't even know who we are raised under patriarchy because we're a shell of a human because everything is about what everyone else needs all the time. And I don't think that's a healthy way to live. So, does that answer your question? Yes, I am married. Do I believe in the institution of marriage? Not really. For most women, it's a scam. Do I believe in dating men forever and ever and ever and giving them all this free labor without any protection legally? Don't believe in that either. So I guess it's don't date at all. if you're attracted to men. Don't work for them. Don't be friends with them. Don't birth them. Good luck with that. Cat lady in a truck, cat lady, protesting in Chile, cat lady, an angry cat lady living in a trailer, cat lady, guiding boats, oh, she just wants this between her legs, 'cause she's a cat lady with the poles, cat lady climbing, cat lady, bitter birch. She just wants to be a man. Tomboys protesting in Occupy Wall Street on a tractor, cat lady. Guide cat lady, this big thing, that's what she wants, right? Cat lady on stage, cat lady, bleeding from doing man things. Cat lady in France, oh, now she's in France. Cat lady, oh, she was always a little cat lady, kitty cat, and the tiny cat lady, older cat lady. Cat lady wearing jams, cat lady wants to be joyless sugar baker, cat lady with narcolepsy, cat lady with big 80 bangs, oh, she's just a stupid cat lady on skis, cat lady guiding, cat lady climbing in the Alps at 40 years old, cat lady, stupid cat lady on a bike, cat lady on a beach in Saint-Tropez, cat lady on whatever, stand-up, kayak, whatever you call that thing. Cat lady got married. Shut up, cat lady's butt getting smacked by her husband. Now she's a dog lady. Who forking cares? I'm a woman in a relationship status. Doesn't matter because I'm a bad bitch. Cat lady. Let me know if you heard the cat lady comment song. Tap, tap, tap. Like, share, comment, blah. Et voila.